Yes, this is your host, Winnie Lee Chu, and today we'll be talking with Jamie Smith about law of attraction. And now before Jamie joins us, just a reminder to our listener that if you have questions or comment during the show or anytime, you can send your question on Twitter using our hashtag #PositiveVibes. Jamie Smith is a certified life success coach and law of attraction expert. Jamie helps you to uncover the highest vision of your life and support you to attract more of what you want to your life and business and less of what you don't. Jamie, thank you so much for joining us on Positive Vibe.
Thank you so much for having me. I just want to say before we start, how much fun is this that you and I really believe, I love to help people achieve their dreams, and you and I are dream makers. We like to help people achieve their dreams, and we're also achieving our dreams, and I think it's so cool that we're both here recording this from your phone. I think that's just so cool. Anyway, I just had to say that.
Well, thank you for sharing. Are you ready for today's talk on law of attraction?
I just think this is so cool. I'm blown away. So yeah.
Well, first of all, maybe you could explain to our listener, how does law of attraction work?
That is a great question. So I have become so into the law of attraction ever since hearing Michael Losier speak. He's the best-selling author of the book Law of Attraction, and really realizing how it is a law, just like gravity. And I kind of knew it, but I didn't really get it. I didn't really start really implementing it into my life in a deliberate way until learning some of his techniques. And, the law of attraction is a law like gravity. I didn't make it up, but it is there. And it has one job. Its job is just to match our vibration, right? And that's all it does. And so what is a vibration? Well, we can use the word vibe for short. And a vibe is just a mood or a feeling. And there's only two kinds. What are they? Do you know what they are?
Well, one of them definitely is the name of my show, Positive Vibes.
Exactly. We like that one. And so there's either positive or negative, right? And so the law of attraction has one job. It's just checking. And it is listening and eavesdropping on our conversations, our thoughts, which affect our vibes. And a vibe, again, is just a mood or a feeling. And it's checking it, and it's just matching the vibe or vibration that we are offering, whether it's positive or negative. So,
wow.
And I think that is so important because a lot of people are not aware that perhaps they're sending out a negative vibration. They think they're victims. This keeps happening, and this keeps happening, and this keeps happening. Well, by focusing on or complaining, that's a negative vibration. Unfortunately or fortunately, the law of attraction just matches that vibration, the mood or feeling that you're sending out, and gives us all more of the same.
Okay. So can you maybe explain what is more of the same? What is that?
Well, I don't know if I remember one of the best examples was, did you see the movie The Secret?
Yeah.
And there's a scene in that movie where a man walks into a restaurant, and he's just, from the very beginning, he's negative. He's complaining about the food and this and that, and he's sending out a negative vibe, okay? And you can tell when somebody's negative. We can all sense that if you meet somebody and you don't feel good around them, perhaps, you're like, oh, that person has a bad vibe, right? So this man was sending off a negative vibration by complaining, and what happens is, all of a sudden, the waiter accidentally trips and spills something on him. Now he's even more angry. So it gives all of us more of the same.
Okay.
So now the opposite of that is if you're focusing on everything that's going well in your life, and you're focusing on gratitude and everything that you're grateful for, you're focusing on how you are abundant in your life already, law of attraction will bring you more of the same.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's really that simple?
It really, that's the thing, it's so simple. And I think that, the best definition of the law of attraction is that the law of attraction states that we get into our life whatever we put our energy, attention, and focus on, whether it's negative or positive. So all we need to do is start taking responsibility for where we are directing our thoughts and our words as well.
Wow, wonderful. Yeah, like, I know we both have numerous example after example once we start applying and using this law.
Yes.
And how amazing some of, things are turning to be.
Yeah, well, our natural state is happiness, and I think that is so important. So if we're not happy, and that's okay, maybe you're feeling really, really low, and there's a lot of stuff going on in your life, it may not be realistic to go from that low place to like, oh, I'm happy. So no, I think it's important to know that it is our responsibility to start moving up that what I call the vibrational scale. So if you look at a vibrational scale, you could say 0 to 50 are all the negative emotions, fear, blame, guilt, shame, and 50 to 100 are all the positive emotions, joy, excitement. I mean, the list goes on and on. And it's our job to move up that scale. And the way to do that is to start focusing on what it is we want. Yeah.
So it's a step-by-step process then.
There's 3 steps to attracting more of what you want. The first step is to ask yourself what it is that I want. If you are not feeling good, we've talked about this before, you and I, that when you're not feeling good, it's just called contrast. Okay, contrast equals anything that doesn't feel good. And really, if you're in contrast, it's because your thoughts, most of your thoughts, or a lot of your thoughts, are focused on what you don't want.
That's right.
And that doesn't feel good. So our job is, the first step in law of attraction, to become a deliberate attractor. And that's what I know you want for all of your listeners. It's what I want for myself and for my clients and for all of my friends. Let's become deliberate attractors. Let's become masters of the law of attraction so that we can live the life of our dreams. It's possible. The first step is, what is it that you want? Okay? A lot of people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want, but they don't know. But get clear, what is it you really want? Second step is then give your desire energy, attention, and focus. It's really the same thing. If you give it focus, you're giving it energy. If you give it energy, you give it attention. Okay, so give it some energy, attention, and focus. There's multiple ways to do that. The key is, find your own way that feels good for you. If you like doing vision boards, do vision boards. But if it doesn't feel good for you, then don't do that. But find ways to give your desire energy, attention, and focus. And then the third step is to allow it. Actually allow your dreams to come true.
Okay.
That's the most important step.
Wow. Well, I see that we're up against the clock. We'll definitely have to bring you back in in future show.
Yeah.
To talk in more detail about each of these steps and more how to make the law of attraction work.
I would love that.
Yeah. Jamie, would you mind sharing us some of your contact information so our listener could get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can just go to Jamie Smith, Jamie, JamieSmithCoaching.com.
Okay.
And there's my contact info. And I also offer 30-minute free coaching sample sessions. So if people want to experience what life coaching is, if you're looking to hire a life coach to see if I'm a good fit, then I offer that to everybody. And or you can go to Facebook, Jamie Smith Coaching, Create a Life You Love, for weekly law of attraction tips to really stay in that high vibration to attract more of what you want and less of what you don't.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, I see that we're out of time for today. You can follow me at Winnie Lee Chu on Twitter. And just a reminder that if you enjoy the show, please share us with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter. Jamie, thank you so much, and thanks to our listener for joining me on Positive Vibes.
Yay!
Well, thanks for listening. To learn more about the law of attraction and to get access to all exclusive resources and interview, visit www.winnieleechu.com. That's www.winnieleechus.com. Thank you.